Welcome to Retro Gaming Rewind. Today we're going to be doing a first for the channel, playing a PC DOS game. So today we're going to be playing Ghostbusters 2 for the PC. This is really my first Ghostbusters gaming experience from when I was a kid. I never really played the NES versions until later, after I bought them as an adult. So this was a very challenging game. It's challenging with a mouse or with a keyboard. It's certain levels are easier with a keyboard, certain ones are easier with a mouse. But in my experience, it's just a tough game overall. And we're going to check it out today. It's also made by Activision, just like Ghostbusters 2 was for the NES, but the gameplay style is very, very different. If you've checked out the gameplay video for Ghostbusters 2 for the NES, you've probably seen a lot of the running through the sewers and driving the hearse down the street and jumping over the pits, and that's something that you really don't do at all in this game. This is a little bit closer to the movie, both in music, visuals, and gameplay. This is, I think, probably the best representation of Ghostbusters 2 that you could possibly experience in this game. So let's jump right on in. So in the New York Art Museum.
Vigo, the scourge of Carpathia.
Vigo looks kind of scary. Alright, we got the newspaper right here. Lights out for the Ghostbusters. You are hereby sentenced for 6 months in prison and a $10,000 fine. And there's the goo. On second thought, I'll drop the charges if you get those brothers. So you're going to see that we've got the two brothers flying around the courtroom with the trap set up in the center of the room. And I'm using this cursor to select which brother I'm trying to shoot my gun at. I occasionally have another kind of blue Slimer looking ghost pop up randomly between seats and throw blue globs at you. This is kind of like a 3 strikes and you're out kind of thing. I think for blue blobs, I think if you get hit 5 times, and I think for the white globs, if you get hit 3 times, the level's over. The real tricky part with this type of gameplay is in the upper left-hand corner, you're going to see that there is a thermometer. And the thermometer measures how hot your proton pack is. And if you peek it out, it'll stop functioning until it cools down. Oh, I guess I got hit enough times. Ghostbusters, Toastbusters. Yikes. Alright, so we were fined $10,000, so we start off $10,000 in the hole in this game. And I think you need like $150,000 or $160,000 to buy the correct gear to take on, I just blanked on his name, Vigo. So we're going to go down in the sewers and collect the special goop. And we got grabbed on the leg and got to shake it loose. Nope, got grabbed again. Wiggle, wiggle. Scooping, scooping. Alright, and we got a full test tube so we can go up and exit. And newspaper again. Ghostbusters Under the City. And you can answer the phone and take a test, but right now we're going to test the slime. So you need to get 4 test samples, I think 3 or 4 test samples that are good test samples to create your slime gun. So I think this was our first one. And you have to test all of them. They're completely random, so if you're watching this playthrough as a walkthrough, you're just going to have to test them out for yourself. You might get lucky. In this case, I did. Otherwise, you'd see the glass explode. Okay. All right, so over there in the corner, you can see that we have our test slime. We're going to go ahead and get some more slime while we're at it. And these levels get progressively harder, so the more times you go down, the more unlucky that you get. And you'll start to see Slimer and other ghosts come out through that. Oh, there's one of the ones that I was talking about. Like the floating firehead, that if it touches you, you get a kind of a Ghostbuster symbol in the upper left-hand corner. I think it's also kind of like a 3 strikes you're out rule on that. All right, so we've got another sample and another newspaper. All right, let's play some music for the slime. Oh, I think this is gonna, whoa, bursts, explodes the music to music. All right. And I think I can click to get out. Yep, I can stop it. There you go. Let's see, what do we want to do next? Do I want to get some more slime, or do I want to go out and answer the phone? I think we should get more slime just to have all the samples we need now. Let's go ahead and do that. There's a, wow, that happened quickly. Up, and I got my Slimer image, and then there's actually Slimer. Hopefully we don't get grabbed again. Let's see if this was a positive sample or a negative sample for us. I'm just gonna pick the next one. Rock music. I think we're gonna, yep, explosion. There we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and answer the phone. We got one! I really find these so difficult to do. I've never successfully captured a ghost, and these, it's just so tough with the things flying at you and the really the thermometer. If there was a cheat to make the thermometer go away, this would be still a challenging game, but a lot easier to complete. And you can see that the dollar amount goes down as you complete it, so you really have to complete it fast. And the more things you destroy, that gets charged on your bill, essentially. So if you totally destroy the boxes and the crates and the ship and everything like that, you're not going to walk away with too much money, even if you do capture it. And in the upper right-hand corner, you can see the red bar that's slowly filling back up with green. It's because I haven't hit that ghost in a while, or successfully hit that ghost in a while. And that's the thing. I mean, if the thermometer on the proton pack was the only kind of regenerating thing on here, that would be fine. But because it is you have to watch the ghost health recover while your proton pack is recovering. It's just a pain in the ass. Fortunately, I haven't gotten hit yet. Whoop, almost. Okay. I just noticed that this, I guess it's like a little old lady with a inverted umbrella. Like when you have a cheap umbrella and the wind picks it up and just pulls it inside out. It's kind of a funny idea for a ghost. Jeez. I've almost lost $3,000 already. That's a third of this take. I don't know how this ship is staying afloat with that gigantic hole in it. Come on. I try to wait till my thermometer on my proton pack is completely in as low as it can go. I keep missing. So I got that. Oh, ah, shit. See, the thermometer got peaked again. Almost had the ghost. almost half the money's gone already. I feel like I should just start, like, committing practical suicide in this level. I'm not gonna get the money. This is a pain in the ass. What? Oh. This ghost, jeez. This thing is healing faster than my proton pack can bring it down. Yeah. So these levels I feel are a little bit easier to complete with the mouse. I'm using a mouse, but it's still difficult to complete. The scooper levels with the goo under the sewers, I feel like those are a lot easier to complete with the keyboard. And if I wind up dying in this round in the next couple seconds, you're going to see the third kind of type of gameplay in this game, which is escaping the asylum. And that is, I think, way easier to complete with a keyboard, although I am using a mouse today. And for whatever reason, this version of the game that I have doesn't like me to switch back and forth. I like it when I first started using the mouse, then the keyboard stopped responding. Whoop! All right, Ghostbuster gets no respect. All right, let's see if we can go rescue Zedmore, because he is in the institution. Alright, so we're going to go and rappel off the building, and you can see these rooms with a silhouette in them are rooms that have people in them. We don't know if these are rooms with our people in them or with the orderlies that are going to capture us. And this level is a pain to do with a mouse, so I'm dreading this already. Okay. With a keyboard, you can angle where you want to go. With a mouse, it kind of acts like the arrow keys on the keyboard with this game. Alright, let's see if we can climb up a little bit. Alright, jump and through. Sweet. Oh, crap. We got orderlies. Sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll be your people. Alright, nope. Gotta dodge. Oh, it wasn't fast enough. Now I'm captured. Got two guys in the asylum. Bust out backfires. I guess I should try again. Maybe I can get one of the guys out. Excuse me. Let's see if they're in here. Oh. This mouse is so frustrating. Alright, jump and... oh! Hit the wall. Oh, jump. So frustrating. Didn't make it. Didn't make it. Alright, let me try again. And I think I'm gonna get through. Yep. Oh no. Orderlies again. Whoop. I should have dodged that one. That looked like I had dodged that one. That's annoying. Alright, so 3 of my guys are there. I feel like anything that I do now, I'm gonna lose. So I can either try to break them out, or I can try to answer the phone, or get more slime. So I know I can get more slime, and I feel like I'm not gonna suck at that. Whoop. As I say that, I got hit. Funky music. Alright, wiggle loose. Alright, whoop. Barely escaped. Let's see. There we go. Let me test some slime. The question is, will this be a good test or a bad test? It looks bad. Yep, explodes. Kind of angry music. Yeah, I guess I'll get some more. Oh. Got caught. We go loose. Oop, wiggle loose. So I have read this, I don't know how accurate this is, but the original design for Slimer was they were going to have some backstory to him of being like a mobster who got his legs blown off, as the ghost itself was a full mobster, and then the Ghostbusters, trying to capture him, blew off his legs somehow with their proton packs, and he kind of morphed into Slimer. That was supposedly going to be in the original movie, and for whatever reason, they cut that part out, and Slimer is still kind of the iconic ghost from Ghostbusters. And he's really not that big of a character. He's just in that one scene. It's kind of like that first ghost that they kind of capture. I heard they added Slimer to the new movie. I think, yeah, I saw him in the trailers. Just don't know if he plays a bigger part. Let's test this puppy out. Cool. Oh, I think it's gonna be fine. Yep. There's our second sample. So you'd only need one more sample. We're still negative $10,000 in the hole. Let's see if we can close that out. Oh, got our ghost in the park. This guy looks like Frankenstein's monster. Got a baby carriage that was abandoned. Hopefully the baby isn't in there. Yikes. He seems like he's moving faster than the other one. Oh, totally wrecked that bench already. And the hot dog cart. Hot dogs sound so good for lunch today. Whew. Yeah, you remember what I was telling you earlier about if you damage stuff, you get less money? I'm already down to $5,800 from damaging the bench and the hot dog stand. But every time you shoot the blue creatures, the blue ghost, you get more money. So that's the reason why it spiked me back up to 6,200. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick, because those guys don't show up for a long time. I missed him. See, I'm getting them down to like 25% health. And then the proton pack keeps locking up because it's getting overheated. So difficult to capture these. Can you imagine being a solo Ghostbuster going out there trying to bust up the ghosts? No, wouldn't happen. Wouldn't happen. Need a team. Oh, got hit too many times, I guess. I wasn't paying attention. Ghost 1, Ghostbusters 0. Ooh, you know what? That was our last Ghostbuster.
What was will be, what is will be no more.
Vigo 1, guys. Vigo 1. I definitely think this is as much gameplay as we're going to get through today. I've never beaten this game. I don't think I've ever completed one of those missions where you have to capture the ghost. I've captured a ghost when it's the two brothers. I've captured one, but if you wait too long, the other one will get loose while you're trying to capture the second one. All right, so whoa, that's super creepy. I remember that. Yikes. All right. Well, that was Ghostbusters 2. There's Slimer again for us for the credits, making fun of us. But yeah, that was Ghostbusters 2 for the PC. That was a DOS game, and this was our first DOS game that we played for the channel. There will definitely be some more. Playing a lot of the early 90s, late 80s kinds of titles. And so definitely going to be playing some more of those types of titles in the near future. got a couple ideas lined up. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, let me know in the comments. Hopefully you enjoy the Ghostbusters titles. I love the Ghostbusters movies. They're both corny, they're cheesy, but that's what I love about them. And I'm hoping the new one isn't terrible. If it's like just mediocre, I'm okay with that, but I really hope it's not terrible, because that would be a total shame. If you like these videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel. We try to do about 2 to 3 games a week. Sometimes we get a little bit backlogged and don't get a video out every single week, but try to catch up at some point.